The lie here is you don't eat okra on the third day. That's like
That's the lie. That's the lie. You're saying she does not eat okra. But that the truth for you is that she has virgin hair and she's the first child. Alright, thank you so much. I need one more person. You wanna try? Thank you. Thank you. Her name is Ifunaya. Ah, you look like Ifunaya. Oh, it's my eye. Okay, she's not the best one, but she has veggie hair. And she eats across. You see that cousin? That really fast. It's not talking. Alright, let's quickly go back to. But before I continue, I'm trying to break the wall, but please, somebody is looking for a brown wallet and parchment. Please, if you saw a brown wallet and parchment, please help us. Let's give it to any volunteer. God bless you. Chidima, come and shock us. Come and shock us. So I'm going to be asking you a question. And you say true or false. And because allow that. Do you eat organ on the third day after cooking? He said no. So why did you give much effort? Why did you pay so much attention? You said I am. Alright, let me go now. Do you have veggie hair? Yes, she does have veggie hair. Are you the third child? Who said you have the third child? You're correct. Okay, together I'm the super everyone. Thank you so much. Alright, come on. First of all, actually, your name is amazing. And he told me he's an amazing graphic designer. So, Mr. I know you're all we have, because guys, you people like effortless. Like, come, see. Alright? Tell us the truth. And one lie. He said, first fact, what I did to her, like, another thing. First fact is, he's very fluent in Yoruba and Igbo language. What is the second one? I got it. Oh, yeah.
Somebody here.
So guys, Rejoice says the first one is that he can speak Igbo and Yoruba very fluently. The second one is he's currently schooling in the north. And the third one is this is his first tech event. Have me sense from online. You somehow tomorrow. Let's take it like that. He's not even that he's really very proud. Okay, let me see who wants to be a psychologist today. Let me see who wants to be. Sir, you want to help me try? You're a man. Please try your money. You're a man. Please, everybody put your hands together for Messiah. So, my son, let's do this now. What do you do? Wow, that's amazing. So, sir, can you help us decipher which one is a rejoice truth and which one is a lie?
lie.
Alright, Messiah went straight to the point. No corners. The lie is the school that you know. That's saying you're a bloody liar. You're not school in the north. Alright, let me have a lady try. Ma, let me see. You get fine. You want to try? Thank you. What? What's your name, ma? You carry. Everybody say hi, you carry. Alright, help us decipher rejoice. The lie is that this is his first step in bed. So you're saying that's the lie, but then he's good in the north. And what's the other one? He speaks outside. Alright, thank you very much. Let's go back to the joy. So, sir, take it easy on us. And I'll ask you to tell us the truth or the lie. And there's a word that is a lie, how you go get from them here. Do you speak Igbo and Yoruba fluently? Put your hands together for this. Men, how do you start the first part with life? Like you have the second one for the first one have to just be like. So what is it? Okay, you just said you understand them or you cannot see them. Now ever you see your perspective then. Please put your hands together for thank you for coming. Thank you so much, sir. All right, thank you so much everybody for indulging in my little crazy games. Once again, sorry about that. We have indeed found the wallets at the registration stand. So if it's yours, please meet any volunteer to recover. At the same time, sadly, we are looking for a couple of items. We have a tote bag with a Starknet logo on it. The content of the bag are a power bank, a phone charger, a jotter, and the recommended glasses in its case. Even as a recommended glasses, I know that one can hurt that help. So please, if you find it, please help. Now, I want once again, I know you will be tired of it, I want to leave you with our phones. Just indulge me. If you have the phones, please bring it out and take a partner. Thank you. Can I have my phone? I want to tell this phone. If you have the phone, bring it out and take a partner. Have you? You know me, I'm very strong. Where's your phone? I want to create a pause, please, guys. I want to create a pause on the internet. I want the world to know that something amazing happened here today. That's all I want. So bring out the yourself. Please. Let yourself in. Please, guys. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Forget I've been in trouble with that. I've been in a start trouble with your friends. Since I came here, I've not been anything else this Bring out your photos in yourself. Alright, is that what? It's a video selfie, oh sorry, video. Are you ready, everybody? Can I see your phone like this, up in the air? We are my media guys. We let's take pictures of this. Thank you very much, Mr. Precious. I want that selfie stick hand. Everybody, let's go like this. Are you ready? Are you ready, or should wait? Wait, okay, someone said wait, so let's do 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Are you ready? 5. So at the count of 1, when I say 1, you are going to start your video and you are going to shout World Usability Day Africa. Are you ready with me? Now let's go. 10, let's go. 9, everybody. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. World Usability Day Africa. Thank you so much for coming together, everyone. Thank you so very much. So what's going to happen is that video is going on your Instagram and your Twitter now. Yes, now we're going to on your phone. Instagram and Twitter. Use our hashtag. Use our hashtag, please. What WUS, WUG rather, Africa 2024. WUG Africa 2024. Before I invite my guest speaker, I am looking for Mr. Eno. Where's Mr. Eno? I think he has his goodie bag. He was the first to come here today. Okay, okay, where's the steward? Mr. Precious, where's the steward? Mr. Eno, steward. Mr. Eno is here now. basically, I met with some people before I started this, and one of them was Usability. So I just want you to tell me in 30 seconds how was today for you, or how is today for you? Your workshop session, how did it go? Was it even worth your time? Wow! Put your hands together. Get out of the
I think you should use your finger here. Thank you.
Please put your hands together for her once again. She came all the way from the bathroom. And to her time was not wasted. She had an amazing time and she would do it all over again. So are there any more UX UI designers in the house? Are there any more? She's the only one. UI UX. You are not there. Where are you now? Where are you now? Alright, so I have one quick question. I'd like to ask the lady on the job. I want you to break one myth in your industry. What's that one thing that people think is true but can absolutely serve? Okay, I'll start. In the media industry, I feel like people think that if you have an amazing voice, then you'll make a very good TV presenter. But that's not true. Because it takes more than your voice to be a presenter. You need to be smart, you need to be pretty, well, that's a good voice. You need to be able to think quick on your feet. You need to be spontaneous, you need to be lively. So you're just a designer. Ask what's that mean in your industry that you think you should shatter? You want to bring the leg of the table today? I want to I like to be at fellow family. Okay, there's a myth that you cannot code, you cannot code. But you are saying that you can be a good designer without. No, that's okay. Thank you so very much. We have, I heard some people are content writers. Are there any content writers here? Content writers. Anybody? Content writer. Where? I have the idea, but I see nobody. Are you? Are you ready? Who is a content writer? That's okay, do we have graphic designers here? Graphic design attention. Can you help me print one with your industry? Or I have one with you. I will not print it for you. Is there anything in your industry that's any round that you cannot agree with? Like, most of us is like, okay,
That's his voice.
okay, so what's the question? Thank you. Oh, this is better. So please, that point, I didn't totally understand it. I want you to say it again. He said, most of your ideas, creativity is not from God. Okay, sorry, not laughing now, not laughing. You can do my job. Not laughing. Wait more. Alright, you say, I want to. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, I get it. So you're trying to say that people think that if you do all those other things, you're not creative. I mean, that's very wrong. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you very much. I think it's very important. However, let me mention there was something I saw on one of our sponsors and partners posts, Destination Podcast. I saw a topic and I'd like two people to talk about it, but I think it's something I've heard go around. So on the podcast, the both of them are graphic design, and I think the other one is UI UX or something. So they said something, and it goes like this. They said people are now beginning to appreciate simple design. Like, you know Nike's logo, right? It just goes like this. Adidas goes like, something like triangle at the top. Now Nigerians are now fancy, see logo. But if you pay for a Nigerian brand in the first place, they're not accepted. Yes or no? Yes. It's hard to somehow to hear something. I don't design. But when I saw it, I want to agree because in our industry it happened. So I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much.
Uh, so for that, I would say people very complex of like how to handle it.
Okay. Wait, I want to talk about Nigeria. I think the Nigerian thing.
Nigerians
Okay.
would prefer to see a pop and a chess match instead of
Well, let me ask you, I'm not a designer, but I'm open to learn. What inspired this very simple logo that you guys do?
so first and foremost, as a brand you have to check your brand story.
Okay.
So whatever you are doing, you have to coincide with your brand story.
Wow, I like the way you were cohesive.
Your logo does not necessarily have to tell what your brand does.
Wow.
It basically has to be memorable. Like when you look at it, you can easily remember it. Like something that's very interesting.
All right.
And it's relatable to your logo.
Okay.
That's
What's your name, sir? Please put your hands together for Mr. Eka. Thank you so very much. I think that I have one last question before we have. I want our memory video to be off. I have one last question. I want to ask somebody there. I don't know. What are the name of those guys that design apps and websites? UX. Thank God. Now they're even plenty here. So I want to ask, you are a designer, tell me, which one do you think is more professional? Very simple, plain looking website, or those ones that have transition like Janishan is doing movie? Now what to understand? Yes, because I can tell you my preference, but I'm not a UI designer, so I cannot give you professional views on that. It's just a preference. Are you a designer, sir? Okay, you know, I want to be a designer. A guy, one house, I can feel that I've already caused promotion. No, my work I do. Stand up, sir. I know how to do it. Look at it. He's also you. I'm coming to you. But feel like you will do complex design. Now you don't let me see through what the other thing is. The plate will be rolling like this, and it's not rolling real life. All right, what's your name, sir? Wow, somebody's a lion of God here. Be careful. All right, his name is Amniel. Everybody, hi Amniel. So you want to say something about the thing I talked about? He said it depends on the product. You wait, I will be scrutinizing you. Designers, does it depend on the product? Yes. Continue. Please, can you have one house? Can you have one house, please? I want to learn from you. Okay. If you're designing for a fashion brand, simplicity design is better. Okay, give me examples of brand that should be complex.
well, like
Gaming, cryptocurrency. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Sir, you are UX designer. I have a question. My question is, how do you balance um what's the word? You should help me. How do you balance all those plenty design, all those Jackishan type of things, with the ability for the customer to use it seamlessly? Can you help me answer that? Is it a sensible question? It's problems like this using apps and websites. That's why I want to ask you guys since I'm here. So, sir, help me answer that. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
So, first, I actually wanted to speak about the frustration.
Okay. simple design.
Yes, I'm having one. Come.
So
The Go Money ad is ready.
design can be
So what are we
simple,
doing
design
next?
can be
I don't
complex.
It's supposed to be
But
the
for
ad.
Nigerian
Cult you
audience,
affirmation.
the reason why we seem to love complex design is because branding is relatively new to the Nigerian space.
Do we agree branding is relatively new to the Nigerian space? Okay, then that's a
So
yes.
in a way, Nigerian audience don't understand what branding is yet.
Is it true that Nigerian audience do not understand what branding is yet? Ah, yes, no. We'll continue this thing on Instagram conversation. What's your last
She's
name?
asking a question.
Okay.
Now, what do I mean by that?
Okay.
So basically, what I mean is that what we know as Nigerians is design.
Okay.
So under design, there is UI/UX design, there is brand design,
Okay.
design,
Okay.
right? And brand design is not just designing a logo. He has a lot of things. He has a good strategy. The brand designer works with the marketing team, a couple of other things like that. So for Nigeria, the way we still understand it is just design to beautify it. Sometimes people come to brand design and say they want to do packaging. Even under design, packaging design is different. It's not brand design. So what they want to do is they want to package. If you're a Yoruba person or you stay very well in Lagos, they will say that packaging Yoruba, which means that for you to sell, you have to package yourself. You have to add an extra layer to it. Yes, that's what branding will do for you.
Okay.
It's not just about beautifying.
But lastly, because my time is up, I want to ask you very quickly: are you positive that over the years Nigerians will come to understand what branding is?
Yeah, sure, definitely. We are
Please put
getting
your hands together for me. Love and amazing segment. Trust me, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. So I want the next person. I need you now. So I need a correct answer. For the designers, do you agree that gaming platforms should be more, technical than the fashion platforms? Oh, really? That's a yes. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, everybody, for your interaction. So right now, we have an amazing segment where we want to give awards to the speakers that helped in our workshops earlier. And I'd like you to put your hands together for the superlicious. I don't think that was in the dictionary, just something nice. The amazing, beautiful, proactive, gorgeous, you are you. Now you just don't really know. But for me, I feel like if I'm going to ever enter the tech space, I could do maybe graphic design, but the work is too hard. I know why I want to graphic design. I think I'm not saying it's hard to say graphic designer that will do a job and the person will say yes the first time. You can't do great design like this. And that color is too sharp like tomato. Bring it to me like perfect. So you think I will not bet I'll change it for you already. No money, I'm just kidding. But you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for adding color to life. Thank you for your creativity. For the warm thanks you, Nigerian thanks you. Please put your hands together for yourself and amazing people. You deserve it now. It's not meant for you. Thank you so much. Creativity makes the world go round. Amazing. So are you ready? Are the awards ready? All right, put your hands together for Lucilla, everybody. Let me ask like I'm everything I come up. Hi guys, good afternoon everyone. Exactly, you're supposed to say hi to Wama. So hi guys, good afternoon everyone. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm here to honor our speakers and those that have been doing well in this space. And on behalf of ACM, CDI, and WUD, I am honored to present an award of recognition to our esteemed speakers who have generously share their knowledge because I'm sure that every one of you learned something today from the workshop. Yes or no? Yes or no? So I'm here to honor them, right, by presenting a token of our appreciation in form of an award for their incredible work, their dedication to accessibility and disability China and lead, right? So the first award of recognition that I have here goes to the head of design at Spears, and his name is Unity Iwichukwu. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. A round of applause for you. Because it's not easy. I mean, I don't think I would have been able to stand for that amount of hours. Like, see me, I'm already sweating and I'm talking to people now. So I don't know whether I would have been able to do that. So our next award goes to the head of customer experience research at MoneyPoint and the host of the Spotlight podcast. A round of applause for Iwalola Showo. Thank you. So what I've been before you guys leave here, I want you to go to your phone, go to Spotify, please. If you have your phone, bring it up, please. Don't worry, I'm not an artist. I don't want you to like my song. Go to Spotify and search for the Spotlight podcast. Because if you listen to her session and you heard all the things that she has said, you know that she has so much knowledge to share. So go to that podcast and follow so that whenever she drops any of the episodes, you are able to listen and gain more knowledge. So like the knowledge doesn't end here, I am able to gain more. So thank you very much guys, really appreciate it. I'll hand over to my beauty. Bye.
All right, thank you so much, Piwa. So I hope Ms. Ashir and Rotimi are ready for me. Thank you so much to our workshop instructor, who uses everybody said they learned, not thinking of this one is 20 and 100. Thank you so much for your knowledge, thank you for your time, and we really pray that you get to higher ground. So at this point, I would like to introduce Mr. Rotimi and Ms. Ashir to come and take over. Thank you so much. A round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Rotimi and Ms. Ashir. A round of applause once again. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. How is it going today? Yeah, it's nice to look at all of you from this part of the stage. So previously we were having the workshop session and it was a bit like jumped out together. So looking at everyone of you now is really nice and I'm actually excited about how you guys turned up. So thank you very much for showing up to the first ever World Usability Day in Africa. It has to So, World Usability Day is not like new in Africa or like it's not not like yeah, what usability Day is intentional but we thought about the fact that there is no representation of World Usability Day here in Africa, which is actually good because we have a lot of talents here in Africa. And it is nice for us to learn about usability, learn about creating more accessible products. And we found out that curators of more usability in Africa will be sharing with us why the song was released in Africa. Just speak to us about it. We are just going to share the message that he sent to us. A round of applause as we share the details of them.
Hello everyone, just thanks for the audio quality. We'll be sharing the video at a later time to the popular. Did you know that many app users abandon online services after just one time of using of expressing a bad service? Just one time. In today's digital first world, trust is key to keeping users engaged and confident. And that's why we're diving into building trust in digital services. Our speaker, Tunde Kadri, has over 7 years of experience from creating user-friendly digital services. He has held key roles at Credital, Redberry Media, and Graduate. His current position as head of product design at Kuda, Tunde has consistently delivered design that users not only know but trust. And as professionals and usability enthusiasts, building trust is at the core of what we do. And it's more important now than ever with digital transformation growing rapidly across Africa. So let's get ready to learn how to build better products and trust-driven experiences. Please join me in welcoming the head of product design at Suda, today at the Let's give it some time. Welcome. Distinguished guests. Thank you very much for coming.
Hi everyone. Is everyone here? Okay.
Yeah. Like, next time. Next time. So, that's right. I thought you were that. Right. This thing is the problem. This is the problem. Yeah. Rectal leg. Because that showing 1 minute, 1 minute, like that that will show 1 minute. On no go showing 25 minutes. Maybe you should start. Try to get now. Start on that's the only favorite
All right, let's get started. First, we be experiencing technical difficulties here. Can everyone hear me? Um, one house, please. Thank you. All right. So yeah, as my host said, my name is Sunday. I'm a product designer with a couple of years of experience. I started out at Kuda, and I had product design there. Um, but I'm here to talk about trust in design. Uh, Obviously, I could have done everything I've done so far without people trusting what they see in the products I design, and that's why I'm here to talk about trust. Um, so before heading into trust in digital product design, we need to define trust. Um, why do you trust your parents? Why do you trust your siblings? Why do you trust your friends? Why do you trust traditional organizations? Because you can see them, you know, um, and it's the belief that they will do what they say they will do. It's the belief that they are reliable and that they can execute and the thing that you require them to execute. So if you look at a door and you try and open it, you want to see what's on the other side. So you believe that that's what the door does. That's really what trust is. Believe in achieving a particular goal. It's a bit trickier in digital spaces or digital services
because you can't really tell what's going on beyond what you see on your screen. You don't know if when you put your account number or your email into something, it's going to drain that account. You need to be sure that the thing will work as you think it will. And users need to feel safe when they're using the thing that they're working on or the thing that you built. Uh, it's a lot more nuanced in this digital space because you can't always be there when the person is using it. Like for example, at a bank, when you walk into a physical branch, you can see people and you can talk to them, you can ask questions directly, and if you want to pay cash, you can put the cash and then you see them tell you that the money is in your account. For digital services, for example, and for this presentation, I'm mostly going to be using CUDA as a case study. Um, yeah, but for example, in a digital banking situation, it's just you and your phone, you and your app. There really isn't anyone else that is going to make sure that, well, directly going to make sure that what you're doing is going to work, except the actual app itself. Yeah. So it now calls on designers to make the person using the thing feel that their money will get lost or their data is safe or their whatever it is that they're using that app for is going to do the exact thing it was designed for. Next slide please. So yeah, it's basically I should have put to the next slide. But yeah, this is basically what I have spoken out for the last like 5 minutes. Basically, trust in building, a sense of reliability in a service or a business. Next slide, please. So yeah, let's talk about that next, the African digital landscape. So one of the major challenges that building for this continent brings is the lack of infrastructure. So I mean, we're all in Lagos. Things are relatively more advanced here. We have internet that works. Most people here have mobile phones. Um, we all have internet and we all use our banking apps. But we here are more like the 1%. Um, there really isn't much penetration in general. And this is how far it's gotten as a continent. So in Africa, there's only 25% internet penetration. Um, and it still kind of trickles down into how we design stuff. Um, there's still a lot of skepticism when it comes to digital services. I can speak from experience. The first couple of years doing stuff for Kuda, even till now, it still takes us a lot of convincing to get people to use Kuda as their main bank. People still want to have to go to a physical place to complain when they have issues. And I understand it makes sense because, you know, uh, it's your money. You can't just be hanging in the air when it comes to things like that. It's relatively easy for people who live in city centers like Lagos or Abuja because there are lots of actual branches of all these things. But as good as sometimes we have people that have very, very minor issues, like they can't log in, or they didn't get OTP when they try to log in. And they come all the way from Abia State to our branch in Yaba to complain about such a thing. When it was just like calls and we have sorted it out for them. But they want to have to see someone and speak to the person to get that thing done. Um, but yeah, Nigeria is actually like it's a better case for digital services because we are relatively more advanced other countries, even though things are kind of changed here, part of the country. Um, but yeah, we have 55% student penetration here in Nigeria, and that's why we have a lot of banking services that are online, majorly online now. Like even the traditional banks, they have the mobile apps. They've all done redesign in the last like 2 3 years. Bank for bills. Um, but yeah, next slide please. So there are a couple of pillars of when it comes to building trust in digital service, and they all listed here: security and privacy, transparency and accountability, reliability and consistency, inclusivity and accessibility, and cultural relevance. Um, so the first one, security and privacy. Um, so this one is something that you as a designer have to. There's only so much you can do on design end, but you have to do your parts. A lot of it is mostly addressed from the back end. So how your this is where you have to call step in as a designer that thinks beyond design. You need to understand how the thing you are building or the company you're designing for builds the products. You need to be the one to advocate um, for things that enhance security for your customers, for your users, things that educate them on how their data is being used. So, for example, if your company needs or your product needs to collect certain information from the customer to be able to function properly, you need to show them that you are collecting this information for this reason and how you're going to use that thing. Because that's what they see. If they don't see it, they can always assume they're going to do something malicious with their data. So, for example, on CUDA, um, because they're one of the first digital banks that got very, very popular, you can't, or you couldn't, still can't anyway, you can't open an account without providing your VPN. Um, and we got a lot of very, very weird complaints and comments from people who would not want to open an account because they thought sharing their VPN would mean someone would get access to all their accounts. Which is a valid fear because people's phones get stolen and hackers or scammers log into their accounts through nefarious means and screen all their accounts. But that's not only a VPN. What people do with VPN is they take your VPN and they, not people, but like scammers, they take your VPN and they use to apply for loans and they apply for your loans, they take the loans, but they don't pay back. And then your video now becomes blacklisted elsewhere. But that's not really on, it's not really their fault in those scenarios because there are other ways those people acquire those videos. But because they've heard of stories like that, they are very skeptical to provide their VPN on an app or a platform where they're not sure what VPN is going to be used for. So one of the things that we did after launching, because the first thing that we did was we had a page where it was right, put your VPN, and we just there like that. I'll get here. We just there like that, but we have to add like a logo that says this thing is we are approved by the CBN, and then text that says we are using your VPN to confirm your identity. We are not going to able to scam you. Basically, a lot of copy that illustrates the fact that we are legit, we are licensed, and we don't misuse your information. Another thing is, I think that as an example is our web app. Next slide, please. So this is our Coda web app. I'm not sure can is it legible? Can you see it? Okay, I'll just describe it here. So on web apps, on actually for any kind of app, when you share information with the backend or with the app, information is sent should be sent via secure means or encrypted means. As a designer, it's not your work to write the code that does the encryption. That's not your business. But you can advocate for that as a designer. And then after that's done, a way to signify trust in customers is to indicate when you design that this information that you are sending to us is going to a secure connection. And if your browser is not showing that this connection is secure, then there will be a problem. So one of the things that we did here was on this area here, there's a notice that says, please check that you're on the right link. The link has to be HTTPS and has to be on coda.com. If it doesn't say that, then there's a problem. So we have this on our login page for our web apps. And this what is here should be the same as what's here. If it's not the same thing, and it's a problem. Um, that's one of the ways you can instill trust. Make sure that whatever it is you're doing is showing the customer that they are on the right place, they are looking at the right thing, they are place. Next slide, please. These are other ways that you can show people that, or show customers that the information is secure. So these are three different features that we worked on at Twitter. Some of these things I've never seen before, so you're welcome. Um, so this one is the common one. So when you're trying to sign on a new device, we try and let you know that you need to confirm the sign in with an OTP that sends you your number or your email. So the padlock, it's a small thing. It doesn't really, it may not really change much, but it's one of those things that just shows and makes the user feel secure because we've done a lot of tests and we tried using a screen like this, with one that doesn't have any kind of indicator that you're doing something that requires security. And people always responded better to the one that had this because it shows them okay, this is a secure part, so I shouldn't maybe allow anyone to look at my screen at this time. Whatever happens next, I have to pay attention. So when you do things like this, you show people like padlock, shield, you use things, comforting colors like green, it kind of instills a bit of calmness in the user, okay, and makes them focus on what they're doing on the screen so that they can pay attention and get the things done properly. So this is the second screen here is the picture I worked on called um, well, it was powered by Twilio. Is a feature that we use for trying to log in on the web app without needing a password. So if right now, I mean, it's not live anymore, but it was a feature that allowed people to sign on the web app by just putting their email, then we send them a notification to the phone, and when they click yes, the opens the web directly. So it was a very seamless process. But to let people know that this thing is that they're doing the sensitive action, that's another way to instill trust. Make them know that this thing is sensitive, so pay attention. So using an icon like that, with the yellow thing that says, okay, please look now, read this information on the screen first, pay attention. So you click no or yes, and you have to read the information there, and then if there's an issue and they are not understand sign, we log you out. If it's you, click yes, you log you. Wow. Um, then the third one was something we discussed earlier, the one about letting people know that the information you are sharing in is not going to be misused by us. So you can see here, we have the CBN logo, the NDIC logo, to let them know that, look, we are not the ones that are asking you, it's regulatory requirements. and you are protected. So this thing is not, we are not misusing it. So that's another way to instill trust, is to kind of offload that, you know, offload that, not risk, I'm not sure of the words you use here, but not risk, but like the load of managing the information to the external regulator. But those are regulators for an MFP or any bank. We want to ensure that this thing is managed by these people and not just us. Then we can understand that okay, these people are legit, probably as much as possible anyway. Um, okay, next slide. So the next thing is transparency and accountability. So yeah, here, I mean, one current theme when it comes to trust is is communication. So you need to let people know that this is how you're using their data. Next slide. So as I've mentioned before, if you need if you need to track, if you don't know how we are tracking them, this is another screen that we have that lets you know that this is how we're tracking you, this is information that we need from you, this is how we're going to use it. Another one here is on our sign-in page or sign-up page rather, we show you our terms and conditions and privacy policy. That's very, very important information for customers to have. Even though they won't read it, but the most people won't read it, but they have to know that it's there and it's actually legally required. And having things like that also kind of also instills trust because it means that you're a serious company that has a legal department. And then the last one there is for reporting transactions. People need to know that if there's a problem, there has to be a solution. There has to be a way that they can solve the problem. So when you have, if you're doing a financial house or any kind of house, there has to be a way for people to fix things, and that's how why you have reporting functionality. Next slide, please. So like it's a consistency. Next slide. So one way to stay to seem trustworthy to any person as an entity, so have a consistent look across your touch points, and that's where the design system comes in. So we have all kinds of elements in the design system. We have it goes touches everything from the mobile to the web, all the components, how text appears, how images appear, what kind of icons we use, what colors we use. Everything is built to a T. And there's a very, very, very deep um, attention to detail that goes into all of this. Next slide. And as you can see here, this is our mobile app and our web app. So when you visit each touch point, you can tell that you are on something that is connected. It's to that system. Next slide. And when it comes to reliability, things break, things don't work sometimes. Like any system, there's usually like where I mean we have to there's always falling down all the time. Um, but Kuda is not national grid. Um, we have to show people when things are wrong and when things go back up. So we have this is our status page. I mean, this is a good day in status page. But whenever we have downtime or the issues, it's reported here. And when you log into the app, you see that okay, this bank you can't send to the bank right now because they're having issues, or we can't send to the bank right now because we're having issues, or this vendor is down. Basically, communicates that there's something wrong. So they can either wait or find another solution. And that's how they put trust. Next. So inclusivity and accessibility. Everyone doesn't have two legs. Everyone doesn't have two legs. We need to build for people's differences. Next slide. Next. This particular one that I picked is a debatable scenario, but that mode has been shown to better for accessibility because some people have very kind of eye condition that allow them or doesn't allow them see very well when the screen is bright. That's why I have that one. I mean, you can fight me for that if you want to. Um, Next slide, please. Yeah, so another thing is you have people with because it's a visual medium, and after the visual medium for the most part. You have people with varying eye conditions, so and you have people of varying ages that use the app as well. So one picture that I did during redesign put out a couple of years ago was the ability to like change your text size depending on the setting of your phone. Because they had a lot of people who needed bigger text because they were older or they used glasses and they didn't want to always have to use glasses to use Twitter. So we made our text variable. I mean, it's not very visible here, but like one is bigger than the other. Next slide. Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. Being able to customize your UI also in Salesforce. And then language as well. This whole thing about trust is very design itself, everything that we're doing, usability, it's all goes down communication. You have to communicate whatever it is that's going on to your customers and users. So they need to be sure that these people actually know what they're doing, and that's always going to translate into how you speak to the customer. And that way of speaking has to be consistent across your platforms. And this is I mean, this is a document, but it's our UX writing guide, Akura. Um, and basically, we try to speak to people in a way that doesn't make them feel stupid, but in a way that a 5-year-old will understand. Someone who at least is a bit educated anyway. We try not to use words that are too big. I also try not to use words that are actually no. What I do is we try and use simple words, but we don't oversimplify to the point of not stating how important something is. Next slide. And here, we also try to accommodate people and their varying communication styles. Some people are good at writing, some people are good at reading, some people prefer to just call you their issues. And that's why we have all these types of ways to contact us when you have problems. Next slide. And yeah, next one please. So cultural relevance. Um, uh, for this particular one, you have to design for where you are located and for what problem you're trying to solve. Something building for Nigeria, you should build something the way Nigerians understand how to use it. Um, so in this particular scenario, sending money here, Nigerian way, the other one is the rich way. So if you're doing design for a Nigerian app, you should try and find out how Nigeria, what regulator demands and what's required. Same thing for any other country you are probably expanding to. Find out how those people in that country send money and build your design in a pattern that they are used to or they are accustomed to. So in the UK, we don't just put in your account number and choose bank. It's not like that. You have to choose type of accounts, put in the first name, last name, account before you can pay send the money. And it sounds simple, understanding how people send money in different ways before you try launch a product there is quite important. And if you do it well, once they engage with your team, towards sure. Next slide. Yeah, and another very culturally relevant thing that I worked on at Twitter is the digital ball planning for 2020, just before NSAS. Um, it was a thing that happened to us as staff and also like there were customers where they will get harassed by police and police will open their phones and look through all their accounts and they will send money when they found on that particular accounts.
Yes, yes.
So we
Somebody.
created this feature where you could put in a big balance whenever you thought you were in trouble by just checking your phone. So if you have like maybe like 200 in your account and that's like last money you have and it's stopped, you don't check the phone and then finish this whatever amount you set. So when they open it, they will see that you only have 300. Okay. Sorry. They go.
Different, different level.
Um, yeah. Next slide, please. So yeah, they said that I should be going, so I'm rounding up. But yeah, these are like the key factors and measures again. You can look at them if you want to. And yeah, that's very much it. I'll take questions now. Any questions? Someone raising their hand. Alright, I keep sleeping. What if you have on that good more many things? So they could be it can come from anywhere, it can come from above or below being customers or above meaning C-suites, okay. So we can have our goals as a company and say, okay, this year we want to hit this mark when it comes, and then we break down into like different goals, further goals, and we continue breaking them down to actually have granular points and say, okay, we want to increase our revenue by 2%. This thing is moving in the market, let's do this thing. Or we might have feedback from customers that have been going on about a particular thing. They say, oh, could have please add this feature, add this feature, add this feature. And then we do like run a couple of tests, do research, find out if there's an actual need for this thing, and then we can build it. So yeah, it can come from either way. There's always research involved. It's a continuous process of iteration. Yeah. Any other questions? Addison. Addison, okay. Yeah. 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 Expensive. Yes, expensive. So there's one company that primarily offers the service to you. Um, and yeah, like it was working fine, but then ABC happens and they charge in dollars and they charge you per login. So yeah, we had to switch to something more affordable. Yeah.
I don't know what success metric was when it was
Yeah.
compared to what it was. Has it affected?
Oh yeah, it definitely affected. So the success metric then was mostly so it was a broad measure. Um, we had a lot of people who were getting their accounts taken over by that via the phishing links. Um, and that's tying the login to your actual device was the foolproof the phishing reliability. Um, but we had to switch to something that was more available than basically OTP, send your phone number. That's what you see now. And yeah, it did like fix the issue. I mean, as much as possible. Yeah. One more. All right.
I manage something about
I know.
so when it comes to the part whereby the notification comes that allow Kuda that your activities across all platforms.
Yeah.
But when it comes like that to I speak behind it, but I don't know why as in that is part because you chat and it's across all platforms. So I wanted to get like to that for a while as to allow you track and activities across all platforms.
Okay. So the main reason why we would like to track our customers, basically, we want to understand how you use yeah, what's your favorite features are, build a let's say persona around people. I mean, the data is not personalized. Like we don't know that you are the one doing it, but that somebody in this area is doing it. So it's tracking the data because we did you better how you use our products, what you use, and then optimize our feature sets so that it can benefit you more and that you can do exactly what keep you inside and like engagement. So if you are, for example, now someone who likes football a lot, you bet occasionally, you watch this league, you watch people or ASCP, then we can now feed you something or do something that can benefit you that will keep you inside with us. So maybe we have discounts on our subscription or even discounts on betting, things like that. Or maybe eventually we can have a promo that says use Kuda times day and we fund your trip to go and watch us now and things like that. So yeah, it's for both our benefits. All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you very much today for such insightful session. I hope that everyone here has learned about elements and tools, different things that you can use in your design to build trust from a very reputable speaker for that. Thank you very much, everyone. Round of applause for our speaker. I'll hand over to if you enjoyed the Saturday Racing session, can you give another round of applause, everyone? Thank you so much. That was amazing. I'm not even anything into it, but I learned a lot. And the first point that struck me was when he started with trust. I think that spans across every industry. You need to gain trust. Thank you so much. So without wasting much of your time, we are going to our keynote speaker for the next 15 minutes. I'd like to give a little background before we have our screen. Hello, everybody. Hi, please, forgotten. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. So on April 15, 1912, a very huge ship, that was towering at a height of 175 feet, collided with an iceberg, and God bless you, everybody. Now, what of that ship was an iceberg, like I said, and what is an iceberg if you ask me? An ice water ice
that float on open water. But the trick of it most times is that you can only see 30% of an iceberg, yes or yes. The heaviness of an iceberg is always below sea level. So, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker, who is our keynote speaker, is actually an iceberg. Yes, she embodies and carries what can cause a ripple effect in any room she steps into. You may think you might have heard of her before or even seen her before, but I'm about to announce to you that what she's about to unleash to us today is from below sea level. As the founder of the World Usability Day, she has demonstrated that technology and design can make the world a better place. She's a creator, design leader, an innovator, and a design researcher. Elizabeth is an adjunct faculty of Brandeis University and Massachusetts College of Arts and Design. She's also the principal of Bubble Mountain Consulting. Elizabeth is not just a design veteran, but she believes that the best design comes from good research, and that is starting with user-centered design. Ladies and gentlemen, with so much joy in your heart and a Nigerian style of welcome, let's hear a round of applause for Elizabeth Rosaway! Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Let's it roll, everybody. Thank you.